Welcome back, members of the jury. Everyone may be seated. Mr. Hill, you can continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Butler?
Yes.
I'm going to use the technology this time.
Okay.
I'm going to show you what has been marked by agreement and entered as defendants 59. Can you see this on the page?
A little blurry.
I will do my best.
Is the autofocus on?
I'll zoom in a little more, otherwise I'm going to do it the old way. Is that better for you?
Yes.
And if you could, read to the jury these additional searches starting at the top from Mr. Biggerstaff.
Starting at the top, it is a visit to a website or a URL that says how to measure your bra size at home, 4 simple steps.
The next search.
Bra size chart dash third love.
And the third search.
How to measure bra size and bra size calculator, Victoria's Secret. I'd just like to clarify these are Chrome. Looks like these are Chrome records and not searches.
Can you tell the difference? Can you explain to the jury what that means?
Sure. So because it said Chrome at the top, based on my understanding, that indicates, that was a website that was viewed with that URL, whereas the records that we viewed previously had search at the top.
But you would agree, Mr. Biggerstaff has gone to all sorts of different types of websites that certainly seem to be unrelated to the homicide of Jared Bridegan.
Yes.
I'm going to show you another document. This is Defendants 58, which is a composite of Chrome records from Henry Tenon. Can you see this clearly on the screen?
Yes, I can see that.
Okay. And can you start with the first one up top, including the date?
Sure. The first one says visited Form Swift, create your business plan V2. And the converted date would be March 20th of 2022 at 3:41 p.m.
Okay, and could you read the following 3 for the jury?
Sure. Choose free business plan forms templates, March 20th, 2022 at 3:40 p.m. Choose free business plan forms templates, March 20th, 2022 at 3:40 p.m. And free business plan forms templates, March 20th at 3:39 p.m.
Thank you, Ms. Butler. It's your understanding, based upon being involved in this investigation, that Mr. Fernandez provided a check in the memo line that said, Kickstarter, good luck.
Yes.
And that at some point in time, law enforcement recovered a notebook belonging to Henry Tenon that also included a page for business plan.
Yes.
Okay. And you would agree that the dates of search or for the sites visited are around the same time period of the checks that Mr. Tenon received from Mr. Fernandez?
Roughly late March.
I believe it was March 28th were 2 checks, and then April 4th for the Kickstarter.
That sounds correct.
You would agree that's within a 2-week period?
Correct.
Ms. Butler, there was discussion of January 29th on your direct examination about Mr. Fernandez being at the Potomac residence.
Yes.
Okay, as well as Mr. Tenon being somewhere in the vicinity of the Potomac residence.
Yes.
Okay. And Agent Blythe previously testified, so we won't go into the timing events and his analysis, but you would agree you personally have no evidence that puts Mr. Tenon and Mr. Fernandez actually together on that date?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
And no evidence that Mr. Fernandez was ever in the blue F-150 as it made its travel south on that particular date with Mr. Tenon?
I apologize. Can I back up?
Sure.
For the previous question, if they were together on that date, I can just say that there are periods of time where their devices were roughly in the same area.
Same area.
Correct.
And you would agree that Agent Blythe, being an expert in CAS data, that he would be more appropriate as to helping the jury determine the proximity of those devices?
Yes.
Okay. And with regards to the blue truck release by the media, you saw photographs of that truck, of what was released to the media?
Yes, I did.
And at the time, there was an inability to even make out what the tag on that vehicle was, correct?
Correct.
Okay. These were not perfect still shots of a vehicle. Would you agree with that?
I can't say that they were perfect or imperfect, but you're correct, there was no tag visible.
And these were snapshots taken from surveillance videos as that vehicle was driving through various areas of Jacksonville Beach.
Yes.
Okay. In essence, the public needed to help to try to identify this truck because it wasn't able to be identified just by the photograph by law enforcement.
Correct.
And your review of the data established that Mario Fernandez and Henry Tenon spoke on average about 30 times per month.
I'd have to do some math. Let's see. I can speak to the number of times per month. I apologize. I'm not sure about the average.
And no disagreement that they had fairly regular communication.
Yes.
Okay. And no dispute that for a time period, Mr. Tenon was a tenant of Mario Fernandez.
Correct.
And your understanding from being involved in this investigation that Mr. Tenon also did some landscaping and other work for Mr. Fernandez.
Based on the checks, yes.
So certainly if someone is doing work for a person, it wouldn't be unusual for them to have phone calls or text messages between the two.
I would likely expect to see communication between.
I imagine for your testimony today, you were in communication with the state attorney's office.
Yes.
Okay? The phone calls or text messages or emails.
Yes.
Okay, so it wouldn't be uncommon for people that work together in some capacity to have communication.
Correct.
And when the truck was released to the media, there wasn't what we would consider like a flutter of calls between Mr. Tenon and Mr. Fernandez.
I'm not sure what a flutter, but there were the calls that I mentioned in my direct
They
examination.
were actually the day after it was released to the media.
Correct.
It wasn't the same evening that that was released to the media.
Correct.
Your Honor, may I have one moment with counsel?
Yes.
No further questions for this witness. Thank you, Ms. Butler.
Thank you.
Thank you. Redirect.
Just briefly, Your Honor. Ms. Butler, Mr. Hill mentioned that you did a historical review of periods of time. That was for periods of time in which there were both no timing advance and no cellular activity.